Coming up. Great to have you with us. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Manecki in at the 4. Tries again. And here they come. From the arc. Nails it from 3.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Forrest, the pass to Hall. Here's Manecki. These are his first free throws of the game. First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Shoots, and he buries his first look. First quarter of play, a minute in. Luwawu-Cabarrot with the rebound.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Pass to Hall. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. Shot clock at 5. There's the drive, and he dunks it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Sends it home from three-point land.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Will it go? Over to the wing. Releases. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. And down it goes. 2 points. He's got 5.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending. Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Forrest, that one's good.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played, uses the glass on the layup.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Takes Puts it up with both hands and rips it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Launches it. Rebound by Hall. To the middle. To the wing on the left. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Manecki. 4 on the clock. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's just a high-level move. You won't see many guys make that kind of play, B.A.
Man, just crashing it off the baseline, completing the reverse flush. Wow. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. Give him 8. Count it. Good. Luwawu-Cabarrot's got 10 points in the game.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
They set the pick. 30 seconds left in the first. Drops in the layup for 2. 12 points for him.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
The 3. Buries it from 3.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And he's going for the oop here.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Leading by 9. And we'll bring you the start of quarter. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Here's Nedovic. There's the triple. On target from range.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
Lets a floater go. Inside. Here's Injak. Releases. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And is blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Blocked again! And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Floats one. Baldwin with a rebound. Here's Injak. Pass to Baldwin. From 18 feet away. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. And here comes the break. Right wing. Out to the wing. Knocks down the long J.
I love the way they're spacing the floor this quarter. Their three-point percentage has really gone up.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Jump passes to Baldwin. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Injak. Misses from short range.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Fires for three. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
No good. Unable to win this run.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. It's a 2-point differential. Jop passes to Njai. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Nedovic.
2 minutes.
Njai grabs the miss. Knocks down the triple. 5 points in the game.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
The floater, and it's good on the lay-in.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Here's Baldwin. He drops it from range. Baldwin's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 1:14 left to play in the half. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Knocks it loose. And they're running. Here's Nedovic. Finished off the break.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Here's Baldwin. Off target from outside.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Count that bucket. Baldwin's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Driving in. Connects on the foul line jumper. 7 points in the game.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. They lead by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined.
And moving along. That does it for half.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Forrest. Pass to Manecki. Tries to keep it alive. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Here's Forrest. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Forrest has got his second bucket of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And it's Manecki in at the 4. The rebound by Hall. Deflected. Lets it go from deep. Counted from distance.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in, and he gets that one.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Shot from the wing. And he banks in the layup.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Here's Manecki. He's got 6. Pass to Forrest. 6 to shoot. Tries the spin move. Here's Luau Cabarro. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
He hits it just before the shot clock expires. 5 points in the game.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And while we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
It's clear that he's a key aspect of their offensive success. His decisions with the ball are what creates opportunities for himself and the rest of his teammates.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Can't hit from in close. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Hall. Hall's got 4 rebounds now. For 3. Luau Cabarro, no good.
He's got to be mad at himself. Won't get a better look than that.
That one drops for him.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him. Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
For the tie. The rebound by Hall. Hall's got his 5th rebound in this one. And he drives in. Luau Cabarro passes to Forrest. Here's Manecki. Lets it fly. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
A quick shot there. It's off target. In transition, here they come. And there's the lob. He can't get that one to fall.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his...
At the line for 2, number 31 stands. The play will be reviewed.
Down.
There will be
But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he makes the first. And it's tied up with that one.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. And here's the fast break. Picked it out of midair. Here we go, one-on-one to snap the cold streak. And the layup is good. Luwawu-Cabarrot's got 16 points now.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. They lead. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Baldwin. And the shot goes in.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
To the right side. 18 feet out. Unable to get that one. Buries it down low.
Marcus, assist from
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Nedovic. And a nice finish on the layup.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Here's Baldwin. The three. That shot, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
To take the lead. Fires in the triple.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Big three right there, especially at this point in the game.
And the bucket is good. Baldwin's got 4 points this quarter.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Here's the three. That one is off. Here's Job. The teardrop falls off target. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
The things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
No good on the three.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Baldwin. He's off on the layup.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Takes a three. It's rebounded by Job. And they're on the break. And count it. Now 5 for 7. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's a bit a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Count it. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's Baldwin. That shot off.
first personal foul, first team foul.
1:10 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
First personal foul, second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
The 3 ball. And he sinks it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings it within 1. There's 42 seconds left in the game.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
They set the screen. Here he goes. Yes!
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. Count it!
Big-time bucket to put him in front. Now they've got to put everything into their D and come up with a big stop.
And the visitors call time here. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
8 seconds left in the final quarter. Drives to the hoop. Oh, he got it! He got it!
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
The home team calls timeout. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
They've got one last chance to win it. It's got to be a catch and shoot off the inbounds play. They don't have time for a second pass.
For the win! Oh, it's good!
The buzzer, that is how you finish it.
The winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get any better.
What a finish. It takes nerves of steel to knock down a shot like that.
And
Welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Larkin out there with Thompson. And it's Poirier in at the 5 down low. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. A nice shot by Poirier.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
A 3-ball. Drains it from beyond the arc. And here's Thompson. 3-pointer. And it's Thompson again missing. About 1 minute into the first. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Larkin, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Takes the 3, gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Smits. The shot will not fall.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Releases, and it falls over the rim and in.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
And Thompson launches it from deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face. And some people harp on his lack of height, but his size doesn't hurt him at all when it comes to rebounding.
And that one drops for him.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And there's the drive. And Cannon gets it to go. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Larkin. Beyond the arc. A shot off that time.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now Thompson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see. Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
There's the pick. And the 3 off target. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Good.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
This one for 3. The shot No good.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Cranes the three-pointer. Cannon's got 5 now. Cannon's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. From deep. Good on the triple.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. Takes a 3. Rebound by Larkin.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And it's Schmidt's missing. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Larkin. He has 5. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land. Larkin's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Up by 2. And we'll be back right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
The shot's good from Nedovic.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Hey, in today's NBA game, I think you have to stretch the floor if you're going to be competitive and give yourself the best chance to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Now here's Bryant. Lets the 3 fly. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Here's Bowling Boy. No good on his first attempt of the game. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Willis, no good. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Here's Bowling Boy. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here. The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. So it's the visitors now. They trail by 6. And it ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession on Sunday and then on Tuesday.
You know, it might sound cliche, but a road trip like this one is a great time for this team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry absolutely matters in the NBA, and these are the kinds of opportunities teams need to build it. Not much success from beyond the arc for them here. They should look to work it inside a little bit more and get some easy looks in the paint.
The three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Pass to Oturu. Three-pointer, Willis hits the three-point bomb.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Nedovic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. From deep, Bryant. Rebounded by Bowling Boy. Bowling Boy's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. A floater. Rebounded by Bowling Boy. Ballin Boy's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
The visitors on defense. 8-point game. Score in the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Dos Santos off target with his 3. Outside Bryant. Outside Willis. From the arc. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Dos Santos. The teardrop falls in.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Bryant looking it over. Drives to the hoop. Back to Willis. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5. Willis has gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. Kalinic. And a miss there on the triple. It's a close game here in LA. To the middle. Here's Oturu. Now, here's Willis. He's got 8. Clock is at 3. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Kalinic. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Substitution on the court.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Sinks the triple. He has 6. 7 seconds left to play in the first half. The shot by Bryant, no good. And so we wrap up the first half. Up 8. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Thank you for joining us.
They're moving at a high speed. When they get in space, they really push the pace. Makes them hard to keep up with.
Yeah, several times.
And now, thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We've got Larkin. He's out there with Thompson. And it's Nora in at the small forward. Here's Larkin. Misses the 3.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here's Larkin. Misses in close. To the right side. Tries it from the top of the key. And no good that time.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And they pick up 2.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Lets it go from deep. Poirier grabs the miss. Thompson from long range. Not going to go that time.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Off target from three-point range. One-on-one here. Here's Larkin. Off target at the rim.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
He had a nice open look right there.
You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
Thompson from long range. A shot that time, not on target.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
There's Cannon with the three. Cannon's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Larkin hits them both. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul, first team foul.
First free throw is good. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. I think fans like that.
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, it doesn't feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all.
Here's Cannon. He's got 5. Offensive rebound. From past the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Cannon's got 8 points.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Oh, good with the triple. The tray. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Larkin. 13 points in the game.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Back to Cannon. Clock at 4. Warog grabs the board.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front. Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. You tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Offensive rebound, Cannon, and he converts the layup. Cannon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Drills the three-pointer.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Thompson from long range. That's his 7th miss in 12 shot attempts. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. For 3, and the 3 ball is good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Banked in off the glass. Thompson's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Drops in the tray.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. They lead by 13. And time for the... And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Kalinic, and he's good on the three ball.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Outside, Bryant. Over to the left wing. Three-pointer, Willis knocks down the three ball.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Nedovic, defended by Bryant. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Willis inside. And the basket by Oturu.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Here's Nedovic. That three off the mark. Nedovic has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. The three from Bryant. He's off on that one.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Oturu with the rebound. The kick out to Bryant. It's blocked. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Here's Bryant. Out to the right wing. Pocket 6. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Here's Mitrovic. Pass to Nedovic. The three. Oturu with the rebound. Nedovic has gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Gets it down to single digits.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
One-on-one here. Bryant the pass to Willis. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Bryant's got his 3rd assist on the night. To end the drought, Bowling Boy gets the bucket.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Nedovic. Oh, good on the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
A three from Bryant. Here's Oturu. And he uses the glass on the layup. Oturu's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Bryant outside for the three. Rebounded by Bowling Boy.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
They recover it to the left wing. Kalinic. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Stolen. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. Off target from outside.
Well, another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Pass to Nedovic. Fires the three. And Willis pulls it down.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Bryant's shot is good. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Nedovic, defended by Bryant. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. It was up for grabs right until the final second.
basketball fans, you've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Howard against Thompson. Now here is Howard. Defense right on him. Here's Luau Cabarro. They grab their own miss. Here's Larkin, guarded by Howard. In transition, here they come. Here's Luau Cabarro. Gets the three to fall.
With all that space, it's so hard for the defense to stay connected to everyone.
The three from Thompson. Manecki with a rebound. And we're about a minute into the first. Luau Cabarro, no good.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Good on the shot.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Thompson against Howard. Banked it in off the glass. Howard's got 7 points. Howard's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Nora pass to Smits. Here's Larkin. Three-pointer. Rebound by Hall. Larkin's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Howard, the screen. Launches a three. With the drive. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
Here's Larkin. That three's off the mark.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Howard, the pass to Luau Cabarro. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set. This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
To the left side wing. This one for 3. Poirier with the rebound. Luau Cabarro's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Larkin no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Here's Nora. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Pass to Howard. Here's Luau Cabarro. Drills it from deep. Luau Cabarro's got 8.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Here's Smits into the lane. And he goes in for the dunk.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Here's Luau Cabarro. Give him 8 points now. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 6. And a miss there on the triple. Howard, the screen. Pass to Hall. Here's Luau Cabarro. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. They lead by 5. Stay with us now as we get... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Forrest, the pass to Baldwin. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't go for him. Up top, Bryant. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Here's Forrest. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First team foul.
And here's Bryant. An easy 2 on the layup. Bryant's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Wide open. And that's good for 2. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. No good on the triple. Puts up a 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow. Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
To the wing, right side. Here's Baldwin. Misses the jumper from the wing.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Deflects the pass, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now. Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And the miss, not the best shot selection there. Stolen by Bryant. Willis, the pass to Aturu. Bryant outside. 4-3. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. Baldwin, pass to Diop. Here's Baldwin, covered by Bryant. Over to the left wing. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. Give him 8.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Fires from deep. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. He shoots a 3. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now.
and the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. The steal. And they're pushing it up. Offline with a three. Puts up a deep three. Misses another. He's 0 for 4.
Scoreless this quarter, and it's not helping them battle back.
Here's Baldwin, covered by Bryant. Out left to the wing. He buries it from 3.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
On the wing, Bryant. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Pass to Forrest. It'll count. No good on the buzzer beater. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Leading by 8. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
When you take care of the boards, usually things turn out well, unless you're getting shot out the gym.
Which hasn't happened yet.
And now that we have some time, thanks as always.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And it's Howard in at the point guard position. Knocks it down from distance. Howard's got 12 points.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Larkin, guarded by Howard. Thompson outside. The three is up. Manecki with a rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And it's Hall in at the center position. Fast break, here we go. Larkin no good. Here's Manecki. He's scoreless. Here's Luau Cabarro. Pass to Howard. They set a pick. Yep, count it.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
On the wing, Thompson, guarded by Howard. And Thompson gets the three. He's got 9.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Pass to Luau Cabarro. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Launches it from deep. Thompson, no good.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Stripped away. Here's Larkin. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And he makes both free throws.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And now around 2 minutes going by. Oh, wow, kind of mean on that one.
Mean and so disrespectful. That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
It takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
It sure does.
Howard against Thompson. Now here's Howard, guarded closely. Over Thompson. The shot by Howard, no good. On the wing, Thompson, guarded by Howard. Nora, pass to Larkin. From downtown, Maneki with a rebound. Here's Hall. Fires the three. That one no good.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Smith's good.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
2 minutes.
Three-pointer. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Hall's gotten 4 this quarter.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Here's Thompson. Poirier passes to Thompson. Here's Smits. 7 points in the game. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Ali. Turnaround Jay. And it's Smits with a rebound.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop. I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
There's 31 seconds left in the third. Luwawu Cabarrot, no good.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Thompson passes to Larkin. Off the mark there with a 3. There's Howard with the 3. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Larkin, no good. Here's Luwawu Cabarrot. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
That is a huge three-pointer. Extends the lead at the last possible second. That'll give him a big boost going into the fourth period.
And as we end the third quarter, and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The 3 from Thompson. It's rebounded by Jop. Jop's got 5 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Thompson pulls it in. Puts up a deep 3. Nora, no good. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way. Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Pass to Smits. Lets a 3 fly. It's rebounded by Jop.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Misses the 3. Here's Larkin. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
On Sunday, and then on Friday.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up. But quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
Hits both from the stripe.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
Poirier with the rebound. Poirier's got 8 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
The three from Thompson. Offensive rebound. Here's Smits. Pass to Larkin. From deep. It's rebounded by Ja.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
And the three-pointer goes.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel. He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Nora. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
There's the three. Drains the triple.
Now the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Here's Baldwin. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. The quick look, no good that time.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Spins. 19-footer. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Larkin. Smith. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Nora. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. From outside, off the mark. From outside the arc. Larkin no good. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, BA. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
Here's the break. Good on the bucket.
The assist, Smits.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Here's Forrest. Just 5 on the clock. Fires away from way outside. That one doesn't drop. And so they get the victory here at home. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be...
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Here's Luau. Yep, that one goes.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Count that bucket.
Well, this is why you watch the floor at all times. The best shot can appear in the middle of your own.
Forrest passes to Luau. His three-pointer's off the mark. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Takes it off the glass.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Here's Forrest. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Cannon. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to Luau. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Luau's shot is off.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Pushing it up. Pull-up jumper. And, yep, and it drops after rolling around the rim. Luau's got his second bucket of the game to go. Shoots. Rebounded by Hall.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Luau, the pass to Forrest. Here's Luau. There's a screen. Pass to Hall. Stolen away. Here's Cannon.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
It's good from long range. He has 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Monecki, and that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. But 3. No good on that one. Here's Forrest. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Forrest has got 6 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's the screen. A three-pointer, no good. Pass to Monecki. It's blocked, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. And Luau gets it to go.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:04 left to play in the first. Looking to end the run.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
36 seconds left in the first. Fires from deep. Pass to Cannon. Another shot. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Here's Forrest. Here's Luau. Hands it from downtown. Luau's got 12 points in the game. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. They lead by 8. After this break, we'll be back with this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Yeah, easy call.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for your home team.
He hits the second from the line. Pass to Nedovic. It's intercepted. Here's Baldwin. There's the triple. Up again. And that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Njai. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And Kevin, that's a little taste of what can happen when the big guy takes it up strong.
Well, I guess he does have it in him then to get up off the ground when he needs to and rock it to the rim.
Well, we don't see him throw it down too often, but he's clearly got the size and ability to get up there.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Baldwin. No good on the three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Job. Stripped away. Kolinic. It's tipped. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. A nice shot by Baldwin. Baldwin's got his first points of the night. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Sedikurski's. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Nedovic. Here's Boy. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And so he hits both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Baldwin. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
With the shot. Rebounded by Bolenboy. Bolenboy's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he jams it with authority.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
Away team foul.
On Saturday, then on Friday.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Dos Santos. No good from outside.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Sedikurskis connects from 3-point range. He has 6.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Into the lane. Nedovic misses.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Offline with his 3.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
Buries the long-range jumper. Nedovic has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Tries the spin move. Sedikurskis scores off the spin.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Pass to Bolenboy. 43 seconds left in the first half. Just 5 on the clock. Dos Santos can't hit the turnaround jumper. There's Baldwin. And it's off from 3-point range.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Dos Santos misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Four seconds left. He lays it in.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
That'll do it for the first half. They lead by 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The visiting team, 27.
Take a look at the home team. They've been stuck in the middle tier. Not good enough to challenge for a chip, but not bad enough to get out.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the home team.
The pace of this game.
And that's a halftime.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Forrest. They've got Luwawu, and it's Forrest in at the point. Fires for 3, and Luwawu gets it to go. Luwawu's got 15.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
To come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Launches a 3. No love that time with that miss. He is now 6 for 9. Puts up a deep three. And he recovers it. Over to the wing. Cannon from long range. Rebounded by Hall. Hall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Luwawu. From outside, off the mark. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To the paint. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Here's Hall, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Tries again. Launches it. Bangs home the trifecta. 8 points for him.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
To the left side wing. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Forrest. On the money with the shot from the left block. Lets it go with a three. Hits it from three-point range.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
To the inside. Pass to Hall. Here's Monecki. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Out to the wing. Puts up a three. He can't get it to go. Here's Forrest. He has 6. And here's the break. Crafty move. And he lays it up and in.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Pass to Luwawu. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Hall passes to Luwawu. Shot clock at 6. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. In the corner, Cannon with it. From downtown, sinks the three-pointer. Cannon's got 7 points.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Luwawu, solid play in the low block, and that one's good. There's a minute left in the third. Fires the three. And it's Forrest with the rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Luwawu's shot is off. Here's Cannon. It's good. He's got 9.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
He lobs it up.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Right wing. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Pass to Forrest. Here's Hall. Goes back up. 2 points. That one goes. Got it up. And that one is off. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Up 4. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one.
Team foul.
And so here's the home team. They've led by as many as 11 points. Setakurskis, and he goes in for the dunk.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
They set the screen. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Pass to Bone Boy. Dos Santos. No good with the layup.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You got to make those.
Rebounded by Bowling Boy. Down low. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. Pass to Jock. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Mitrovic. Here's the three. Here's Nedovic. Second chance shot. And good. Have to finally bounce off the right side of the rim.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Baldwin looking for the opening. Out left to the wing. Setakurskis. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. The shot's good from Nedovic.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's Baldwin. Up and in on the layup. Here's Mitrovic to take the lead. It's rebounded by Jock. Here's Njai. Here's the screen. Setakurskis. Yep, right through the net.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
Here's Mitrovic. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Baldwin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Bowling Boy.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Nedovic misses. Pass to Jock. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync yet.
game.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
They're on cloud nine.
That was a huge lift for this crowd. Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
With the drive. To take the lead. Buries the triple.
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
Here's Baldwin. Sedekursky's. Got it.
Oh, amazing. Perfect timing there.
And he wins it at the buzzer.
Wow. Those are the moments you live for at
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Welcome everyone, courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Larkin passes to Thompson. Pass to Poirier. Clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Second chance shot. The layup misses.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Nora missed inside.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Terrific placement on the bounce pass. Right where it needed to be.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Smits passes to Thompson. Takes the 3. Pure from three-point range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Defended by Thompson. There's a screen. Shoots. Poirier with the rebound.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
The layup off target.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
Third team foul. Smith. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
0.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Larkin. No good with a layup.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Sinks the tray.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Fires the 3. The shot, no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And here's Thompson for 3. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. And they're on the run from behind the arc. Hits the three-pointer. He's got 5.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Defended by Thompson. Oh, deflected. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. Launches a 3. Poirier with the rebound. Poirier's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for 2. Thompson.
Both free throws good from Thompson.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
31.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Larkin. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
And there's the screen. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Let's go with a 3. He's off on that one.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pulls up on the wing, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For three. Drops in the three. Harkin's got 6 points. Harkin's gone 2 of 4 from distance. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here's Thompson for three. Sinks it from distance. Give him 8 points now.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
1 second left. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding? Makes the scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. They're up 7. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
The finish! Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Oh, yes, the turnaround.
And I love that move for this guy. When he's in rhythm, that's money.
And here's Bryant outside. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. To the left wing. Takes the three. The offensive rebound. Three-pointer. Here's Nedovic. To the paint. And another shot. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Willis. No good from outside.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
On Tuesday, and then on Tuesday, Brent, you had a ton of playoff experience as a player. What was the atmosphere of the NBA postseason like?
Well, the intensity certainly picks up, BA, but looking back at it, it's so fun to see the amount of attention that all of a sudden comes with playoff basketball. So many more fans, so many more cameras, so much on the line. It's really where you enjoy all that hard work.
Connects from downtown. He's got 5.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Over to the left wing. To halt the run. They shoot again. All alone. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
Here's Nedovic. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to... get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
And here's Bryant outside. And he can't get that one. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, BA, they should really stick with what they've been doing.
They get it again. And that one is hammered home.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Off target from three-point range. Three-pointer. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start. Fires the 3. A minute 50 left to play in the first half of basketball. The rebound by Willis.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Yes, it's good.
Textbook pass to exploit the fast break. Gets it out ahead for the easy bucket.
Driving inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 7 points in the game.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Bryant with the bucket. 59 seconds left in the first half of this one. Target from range.
And we've begun to see their three-point shooting slip a little this quarter.
Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
First team foul.
And he's good on the first of 3.
At the line for 3, number 21.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half. The three-pointer off the mark. Knocks down the long J.
Number 33.
24 seconds left in the second. Here's Nedovic. Yoru with the rebound.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Here's Nedovic. It could go. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And we finished off one half of play. They lead by 12. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
You take a look at the visitors. They didn't come out the gates the way they hoped. Took the L, but they don't think that represents who they are.
Well, it might be just a matter of...
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the visiting team.
One big reason.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's Larkin. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Oh, he tries a 3. Hits the three-pointer. 7 points in the game. Goes up on the wing. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Puts up a 3. That shot is off. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the 3.
Now Thompson. Give him 8 points now. There's the 3. Larkin no good.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. He buries it from 3.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
The 3 is up. Thompson outside. Here's the 3. Poirier passes to Smits. Here's Larkin. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Larkin's got 13 now.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
And it's Smits with a rebound. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Larkin no good.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Jacks up a three. The shot comes out.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
And it's Larkin with a rebound.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted. Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition and no one's on you, great shot there.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Thompson's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
The three. Poirier with the rebound. Poirier's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Larkin. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Fires for three. The shot no good. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. To win the drought. Kept alive. The three is up. And it's Larkin with a rebound.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Pass to Smits. Here's Larkin. This one for three. Knocks it down from distance. Larkin's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And the three-pointer goes.
He's taking what he can get here, has a three in each half.
And here's Thompson for three. And no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Buries it from three.
It's kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Larkin no good.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark.
A struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, we can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
And here's Thompson for three. Drills it from deep. Thompson's got 11.
You would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Up in time. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Here's Nedovic. Basket counts.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
From deep three-point land. Larkin no good.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
And it's Smits with a rebound.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Larkin with the bucket. Larkin's got 22 points.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Defended by Thompson. Up and in on the layup.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Astonora from the arc. Can't get it to drop.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers. Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Out to the right wing. Out to the right wing. 4-3. And it's Larkin with a rebound. Thompson right side. Soft touch off the glass. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
The 3. Offensive rebound. Sinks the tray.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Pass to Larkin. Back to Thompson. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Fires the 3. And it's Larkin with a rebound. Larkin's got 4 rebounds now. Pushing it up now. Here's Smits. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Defended by Thompson. Fires in the triple.
And not where he earns his money, that 3-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Nails it from 3. Thompson's got 11 points here in the second half.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Takes a 3. That shot off the mark.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Defended by Thompson. Hits the trifecta.
3 points.
A minute 31 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Larkin. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Larkin's got 25 points.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Shot clock at 6. And it's Smits with a rebound.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's Nedovic. Looking to end this cold spell. And it's Smits with a rebound.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set where they're allowing him to settle in.
Thompson's shot is off. Here's Nedovic. Off target with the 3. Here's Smits. And so the road team gets the W in this one.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Luwawu is out there with Howard. And it's Hall in at center. Here's Luwawu. Off target with his three. Here's Yoru. To the wing right side. Here's Larkin. And it's off from three-point range. Driving the lane. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Thompson. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Monecki. It's stolen. Lays it up and banks it in. Monecki's got 5 now.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Chipped away. Here's the break. Pass to Larkin. There's the three. Rebounded by Monecki.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Here's Hall. Here's Luwawu. Here's Monecki. 5 points in the game. 6 to shoot. And they're moving it up. Here's Larkin. They grab their own miss. Shoots the three. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
His first make, and, you know, maybe that will get him going.
Outside Howard. From beyond the arc, and then some.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge. Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Screen by Howard. Luwawu's shot is off. Back to Howard. Efes. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Poirier. Here's Smits. Buries it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Howard, and he gets it to go. Howard's got 5 now.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy. You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Here's Luwawu, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
And it's Smits missing. Howard against Thompson. No good from Howard.
I think at the last second he decided to get slick. I don't think he'll make that mistake again.
And here comes the break from past the arc. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Drills it from outside. Here's Yoru. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Hall.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Manecki. There's 25 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Luwawu. The three-pointer, no good.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
From deep. It doesn't go for him. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Leading by 5. The second quarter coming up right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
That one drops for him.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
There's the pick. And now a good time to look at our power rankings through the last part of winter. They're still holding tough in that 5th position, still trying to climb the ladder.
When you look at this visiting team, they have been very competitive. Maybe a little up and down, but it looked like they were figuring things out. They need to recapture that energy.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
We talk about the importance of shooting while in rhythm. He feels confident doing this from downtown on the break.
And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The 3. Oturu with the rebound. Now here's Willis. Defense right on him. Setakurski's off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Now here's Bryant. Still scoreless. 3-pointer. That shot misses.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Baldwin. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. No problem knocking that one down. 6 points for him. Here's Oturu. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Bryant with the steal. Inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Yoru. Here's Baldwin. No good from outside. Buries it from three-point range. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. They set the pick. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Baldwin's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. From deep, Bryant. That shot off the mark. Sedikurski's. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole. Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Willis, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Pass to Josh. Baldwin looking for the opening. Hands it from downtown. Baldwin's got his second bucket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And here's the fast break. Three-pointer, Willis. The rebound by Enja. 41 seconds left to play here in the half. The trade. Oturu with the rebound. They get the rebound. Shoots a three. Good on the three-point shot. 7 points in the game.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Here's Baldwin. He's got 5. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's rebounded by Bryant.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Up 10. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Well, I think for the home team, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the visiting team. And that'll do it for...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We've got Thompson, and it's Smits in at the 4. Howard, the pass to Luwawu. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Luwawu's got 5 points so far. They've got Luwawu. He's out there with Howard. And it's Hall in at the 5 down low. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Thompson surveying the floor. Out to the right wing. Here's Yoru. Here's Smits. Can't connect from long distance. Smits has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Launches a 3. Larkin can't get it to go. Larkin's gone 40% from the floor in 10 attempts. Here's Luwawu. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Here's Larkin. And a miss there on the triple.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Commissioner Adam Silver said there was a sense that offensive players had too much of an advantage. So an adjustment was made. Fans want great offense, but they want players to be allowed to play defense as well. I think that's what we're seeing. Kevin, it's a welcome change.
Welcome indeed, no doubt about it, D.A. Luwawu, the pass to Howard. Here's Luwawu. He has 5. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Thompson inside the line. Cans the shot from the wing. Thompson's got his first basket of the night. Here's Luwawu. Takes the 3. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Mora's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Pass to Howard. The 3. Mora grabs the board. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
1:46 left in the 3rd. Wing shot on the way. Thompson outside. Shoots. Rebounded by Hall. Hall's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the middle. On Saturday, then on Monday.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Here's Larkin. He's got 11. Here's Nora. That one wide left.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Throws it up high. Stolen. Here's the break. Puts it up. Nice shot by Larkin. Larkin's got 13. Here's Hall. That's to Luwawu. 43 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Here's Hall. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Luwawu. He's got 8. Monecki misses.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Substitution on the court.
There's a screen by Willis. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Now Howard. With 1 on the clock. Oh, yes, he can!
Wow.
Yes, he can!
At the buzzer, that's why he's that dude.
Yeah.
And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
Come on,
They lead by 14. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Baldwin. Wasted no time on that. Shot, but it's off the mark. And here is Willis. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
And how about no turnovers here in the second half, making sure they get a quality possession every time down the floor.
From deep three-point territory. And it's Bryant with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
From the arc. Connects from three-point range. Bryant's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And Chop with the block.
The ball goes to the away team.
The visitors with the ball. At one point, they led by 16.
They're doing well overall, but the turnovers have been the exception. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
On the wing, Bryant. The rebound by Njai. Njai's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Chop. Chop's got 5 rebounds tonight. Baldwin kicks to Chop. To the inside. Setakurski's. Bryant defending. Oturu with the rebound.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And it's Bryant missing.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Pass to Jock. Spins. Here's Baldwin. This one for 3. Good on the triple.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
There's a screen by Willis. Three-pointer on the way. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And the ball goes out of bounds. It's turned over.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
There's 1:59 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Here's Baldwin. Right wing. Njai, the pass to Baldwin. Tries the spin move. Setakurski's the second chance points on the tip in.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Well, a lot of former NBA players have a hard time, RJ, giving credit to current NBA stars. Why do you think that is?
I I think so quickly we don't hold next generation to the same standard as prior generations. I don't get into all of that stuff about who is better and who is greater. I just focus on the growth of the game.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
The opposition had no answer for them. The way they attacked them relentlessly was so impressive, man. That was a good win.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Baldwin. Spins for three. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots. He tries for three. The rebound by Enjai. Here's Baldwin. He's covered by Willis.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Drills the three-pointer. Here's Baldwin. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what?